Long ago, city streets came alive with lamplighters who lit each lamp by hand, and entertainers who drew crowds with music and even trained animals. In this video, we're taking a look back at 10 downtown features that were once common sights, but have slowly faded away. 1. Gas street lamps. Before electricity, downtown streets came alive with a warm golden glow from gas lamps. Every evening, lamplighters would walk block by block, carrying long poles with flames to spark each light by hand. It gave cities a cozy, almost storybook feel, but it was also dangerous, since leaks sometimes led to fires. By the early 1900s, electric bulbs replaced them, but in some old neighborhoods, you can still spot a few surviving lamps glowing at night. 2. Telephone booths. Long before cell phones, the glass telephone booth was a lifeline in every city. People stepped inside to make calls with spare change, jot down addresses, or just escape the rain for a minute. The metallic clang of coins dropping, the sticky handset, the muffled sound of traffic outside, it was all part of the experience. But once cell phones arrived, payphones became obsolete. And now they're mostly museum pieces or movie props. 3. Newspaper hawkers. Extra, extra. Read all about it. That cry once echoed through busy downtown streets. Newspaper boys, many of them children, sold headlines for just a few cents, turning city corners into hubs of breaking news. These kids often worked long hours to help their families, and their shouts became as much a part of city life as car horns are today. As newspapers moved to home delivery and later the internet, the iconic paper hawker faded into memory. 4. Penny arcades. Before video games, penny arcades brought joy to city streets. For just one coin, you could peek into a mutoscope to watch a flickering short film, try your luck at a fortune-telling machine, or play mechanical games. They were noisy, colorful, and a little magical, especially for kids with only a handful of coins. By the mid-1900s, television and modern arcades pushed them aside, but they remain the charming ancestors of today's gaming culture. 5. Fire alarm boxes. In the days before 911, cities relied on fire alarm boxes placed on street corners. If you saw smoke, you'd pull a lever inside the red metal box, which sent a coded signal directly to the fire station. The system was fast, reliable, and helped save countless lives. While most were removed once phones became common, you can still find a few rusting quietly on old city blocks, relics of an era when safety meant pulling a lever instead of dialing 3 numbers. 6. Fallout shelters. During the tense days of the Cold War, downtown buildings were marked with bold yellow and black fallout shelter signs. Basements were stocked with canned food, water barrels, and supplies for survival. Grim reminders of a world living under the shadow of nuclear war. Families walking downtown couldn't miss those signs, and they shaped the anxious atmosphere of the 1950s and 60s. Today, most shelters have been stripped or forgotten, though a few signs still cling to walls as eerie ghosts from the past. 7. Horse-drawn streetcars. Before electric trolleys, horses pulled heavy streetcars packed with passengers down steel tracks. The clatter of hooves and wheels filled downtown, and at their peak, thousands of horses worked daily in major cities. But caring for so many animals created enormous waste problems, and electric streetcars eventually took over. Still, the romance of the horse-drawn ride remains alive and old. Photographs and tourist rides that echo the charm of the past. Aches organ grinders. Imagine strolling through downtown and hearing cheerful music from a barrel organ. Immigrant street performers cranked the machines, often with a tiny monkey at their side collecting coins from delighted passers-by. These entertainers brought joy and character to otherwise noisy streets, turning sidewalks into little concerts. But concerns about animal treatment and city noise laws eventually silenced the organ grinders, leaving only nostalgic tales behind. 9. Cobblestone streets. Once upon a time, nearly every city street was made of cobblestones. They lasted longer than dirt and gave horses steady footing, while their rhythmic clip-clop became part of the city's soundtrack. But cars didn't roll smoothly on them, so asphalt quickly took over. In some historic districts, though, you can still walk across those same stones and feel like you've stepped back in time. 10. Elevator operators. Before push buttons, riding an elevator meant stepping inside with a neatly dressed operator. With one hand on the lever, they guided the car smoothly between floors and sometimes even acted like tour guides, announcing sales in department, stores, or helping guests in hotels. Their presence gave elevators a touch of class, but automation eventually made them unnecessary. A few luxury buildings still keep operators today, mostly for nostalgia's sake. So tell me, if you could bring back just one of these forgotten city features, which one would you choose? Share your pick in the comments and let's see which memory gets the most love.